In 2024, you might be looking for a new driver, and at this time of the season, you might not be sure whether to wait for the 2025 new drivers or get one going down in price at the end of the year. And today, guys, we are testing out a driver that could be perfect for the mid-handicap golfer, perfect for the golfer with a swing speed under 90 miles an hour. Maybe you're losing a little bit of speed, you're not optimizing your drives, and this driver right here is built exactly for that. And guys, if you're enjoying the content and you are new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And guys, if you're a regular viewer, welcome back. I hope you're enjoying the new format to the channel. But let's get talking about this XXIO driver and introducing the XXIO 13 driver. So again, a lot of technology in this driver which we are going to go through. Certainly some different things on there, but how is this going to perform? And you might say, yes, this is not a driver maybe pushed towards myself with a higher swing speed, but I did want to give it a go. Certainly a different sound to all the drivers I've tested this year, a little bit up the left, but it's not me who needs to test this. We need to get a mid-handicap golfer in here, and that's why we have retired Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Obviously, you always love a bit of driver testing. We're out here today in obviously tough conditions here at Waterfront, quite windy as you probably hear from the microphones, but straight away looking down at this driver, what are your first thoughts?
First thoughts is it's very shiny, and I don't understand why you've got sort of two pink turbulators at one side but nothing at the other. The top line I wouldn't say was very sort of doesn't flip me switches, as it were.
Doesn't get you fired up, does it,
no,
Dave?
Not really. But anyway, we'll see how it goes.
Well, let's see how it performs.
I do like the little bit in the middle, you know, the marker thing.
Yeah, we've got a nice little bit of a chevron like colourway obviously there at the front, which is again helps you get that ball towards the middle. Obviously different things on the face there, Dave.
Yeah,
obviously
the face looks more shallow than I'm used to.
Yeah.
Which obviously fills me with a bit of fear, given me history with shallow face.
Yeah,
drivers.
certainly those mini drivers. It's a shame we haven't got that footage, but I'm sure you've all heard about it now. But Dave did put a little mark on the top of a mini driver. But straight away here, this is a brand that most of you won't have heard of. Maybe you haven't tried. It obviously comes along with Trixton and Cleveland, so they're all pretty much together. In the UK, it's actually under Dunlop, which I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't.
So
either.
we'll talk.
Is it XXIO, or is it just XIO that it's pronounced?
It could be XXIO. I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to check that. I've always just called it XXIO. I don't know why. Comment below, guys. Do you have these clubs? Again, not always the ones that we see in golf bags. I've seen these more when I worked in the Middle East. Maybe not over here in the UK. Dave, have you seen anyone with these clubs?
No. Never.
Interesting. Well, we do have some irons to test, guys. We do have some fairway woods and hybrids which will be coming on the channel. We'll talk technology and price as we go through this video. Straight up the middle, Dave.
I'll
nice
tell you
little
what.
draw up there.
It's decent for me, is that?
You'd take that. Well, I'm going to give you another one, see if you can repeat that. Again, straight away for me, Dave, there. Sound and feel off the face. What would you say, sound-wise?
Sound-wise, it sounded nice.
Yeah.
Feel, it felt a little bit hard.
Okay, hard off the face, yeah. And sounds a little bit more louder than your current driver? Than
a little bit, yeah. A little bit, yeah, I'd say so. But that never seems to bother me. It's whether or not it goes.
So obviously behind the ball, we can see straight away there, pretty shallow behind that ball. And those are those marks, when we get round to them, that Dave is talking about right there. So totally different looking, Dave. Obviously, we've tried ping drivers over the time. And again, you always said the looks are a little bit different.
Yeah. I'm not sure what those two chevrons are supposed to be doing. Well,
we will talk about that and price. Obviously, we know Dave in that bag over there has got a driver that cost Mrs. Harrison £199 in the PXG. So we'll jump in the studio and compare them shortly and talk through this tech. Well, Dave, we can't blame the driver for that, can we?
Definitely not. That's definitely me. The first one went well though.
First one went well. So whilst we head up here, we are going to be talking a little bit about that tech. So let's talk through the tech, then let's jump in the studio before we give Dave another chance out here on the golf course. And if we talk about technology for £750, this is a lightweight club that is for men and women to help you get the ball flight you want with the distance with ease. Again, the new active wing on the top is to help you straighten up that ball flight, and we also know that we are also getting that biflex face, which again just spreads the weight evenly across that face. And when it comes to then that face, we know that we have got variable thickness that we do see in other brands, but it does give you those faster ball speeds off the face. One big thing for me that I found interesting was obviously putting weight in the butt end of the grip, a little bit of a counterweight, and this is to help with supposedly a perfect takeaway, help you get into a good position at the top, and also release that club a little bit easier. We know that we've got the flat cup face, which again is just to help keep ball speed. But another thing that I have only seen here with the XXIO driver is a 6-segment bulge and roll. So again, 6 different places with their own unique bulge and roll, so any off-centered hits do keep the ball speed up and will keep you hitting it a little bit straighter, a little bit longer, and keeping it in play and lowering those scores. But let's see what it does inside.
Told you.
So first one inside, 200 yards, Dave, going 220. Excellent, straight down the middle. So obviously the last shot you hit outside wasn't your finest, to say the least. A little bit of off the bottom, but that for me is as good as your driver, yeah? Distance-wise, good carry, good distance, first swing, strike, where would you say? Middle?
I'd say they're pretty middly, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Let's hit a couple more then, Dave. Let's go 5 shots with each. We're going to get your PXG in, and let's talk price now. Price point of this driver, Dave's going to have to cover his ears, £750. You'll see online there, Golf Online, selling this driver. But it's, again, it's directed at a certain golfer. So we know moderate speeds, millionaires. It's directed at somebody, obviously, with that moderate swing speed. They've gone all in with all that technology we've just gone through. So far, pretty good. Look at the launch on that, Dave.
No way.
I've never seen you do that outside in all my years. 214 carry, 230 total. It's been many a moon since we've seen that, Dave.
It's been a while since I've hit one that far, if I've ever hit one that far.
And strike-wise there, what would you say?
Did
it feel centred?
It felt a little bit off the heel, if I'm honest.
Interesting. So high ball flight there, a little bit of a fade, still in obviously the fairway that is set on here. 230 yards with a miss hit. So this is where, is technology worth it? This is obviously, Dave's retired now, he might have a few more quid knocking about, and if you say quid, that means pounds.
More in 2 days, can I? No.
You definitely can't borrow it, Dave. We've seen your history with drivers. So like we say, this is a driver full of technology, as we know all premium brands have, but this is certainly directed at somebody like Dave. But comment below, guys, have you ever seen anywhere to get fitted for these? Do you have them in your... Do you have them in your golf shop? 220, 243, and for me, the more important thing is dispersion, Dave, as well as distance. We've not sacrificed on one or the other. Let's keep going. Another one, Dave. We've got 2 more. Can we keep it in that centre fairway line?
I can't tell Amanda this is 700 odd quid.
Well, you know, I don't know if she's bought you anything for retirement yet.
Retirement? It'd be next 6 Christmases.
Well, you've just got a new kitchen, Dave, so
there is that, yeah.
There must be some wiggle room in the old kitty.
I've tried to explain that, but apparently it's not just for her.
Okay, so a missed strike there, Dave, would we say?
That was me opening up the face for summer, and I don't know why.
But we've still got 210 carry. 225 is your bad shot, Dave. We know before it'd be down at 180.
And it's, you know, okay, it's not on the fairway, but you're probably still in the semi-rough there.
Exactly, you're still in play. that technology in the driver.
How high
Is it
it is as
working?
well.
Yep, extremely high. Good ball flights on there, up to 40 feet it's showing on the left. And more importantly for me is there's not one to the left, Dave. I should have said that after this shot.
Yeah, that would have been better. But anyway.
But it's not. It's another one down the middle, Dave. Let's see what that is. A little bit of a drop kick.
Yeah, I caught it a bit behind the ball, but...
Again, still carrying 200 yards. Let's get your PXG in £199. How will it compare? So an incredible performance there from this driver. But comment below, guys, have you seen these? Have you been fitted for one? Have you got one of these in your golf bag? Again, so far, extremely impressed. In with Dave's driver. So here, very interesting. This driver did cost £199. Mrs. Harrison did treat Dave to this. Last Christmas. Yeah, it's been a while.
George Michael's son.
But we have put an upgraded shaft in there. So again, cost-wise, TPT shaft in there would be closer to this XXIO driver.
True.
So interesting enough, we have got a premium shaft in there. So let's see what that does, because we've put a bit of a cocktail together of a cheap driver or affordable driver head with an expensive shaft. It's a good one to start with, Dave. Swinging it better with the driver.
It's that new swing you've given me, Chris.
216 going 232, so very good off the start there with the PXG. So we've not certainly saw a fall off here, but again, we do have that premium TPT shaft in there. So again, if we could see these shots on the golf course for Dave, we might see him get to those elusive single figures. We might see a smile.
Ooh, slicey.
Right, a bit of a loose one. Let's say we've hit one of those with the XXIO, but what have we lost? 292. So we've lost 10 yards with that off-centered hit. So Dave, would you say that was a lot more off-centered than with the XXIO?
Yeah, normally if you hit it off the toe, it'll go left, but it was that far off the toe, it ended up opening the face.
There we go. Right, let's go 3 more, Dave. Can we get that consistency?
Oh, not with a drop kick.
No, so there's a miss. We had a drop kick also with the XXIO driver, but we certainly had a drop off quickly there with the PXG. Is it all the tech in not only the shaft, the butt end of the club, but also the head that's done that?
Low one, but penetrating.
Low one. 180 carry, getting over that 200 mark, so one more. But we can certainly see that dispersion pattern has changed over on the left-hand side of the screen with this PXG. But like it says on the XXIO website, is that Dave fatiguing?
Ooh.
What this club says it will help with.
Wow. Big slice, but
a big drop off in distance. So guys, for me there is a clear winner. We do have a winner in this XXIO. We know that price wise it is a premium price, the most expensive driver we have tested all year, but we know with Dave's £199 PXG we have upgraded the shaft, but performance was night and day there. Dave obviously is shocked.
very.
He's also concerned that he might have to spend some money, although he's probably hoping that I can lend him this and it can go in his golf bag. So guys, comment below, have you tested any of the XXIO stuff? Have you seen it? And if you have, where did you get fitted for this? What have you got? And how are you getting on?